that in the common area there were people sleeping on the couch. The Ridge Hotel is a completely personless hotel. There is just literally no one around. You get in by tapping a door code onto the front door. It lets you in. The elevator takes you to whatever floor that your room is on. And there is another door code to open your room. So here is a tour of my room. Now keep in mind that I have been here for about a week now, so as you can see, I've got my shoes lined up there on the floor, but it's got a nice big king-size bed here, way too big for me, so I have used part of it for storage, as you can see. It's very high up off the ground, which makes it easy to kind of see what I've got going on here in my luggage. This is a dress I'm gonna wear later this evening, and then I have my my work shirts underneath that so that they don't get wrinkled, because there's not a lot of space to hang things in this room. But yeah, this is the place. It has a TV here, which I have not watched at all, and out here is Houston Street. Little side table here. More of Houston Street. It's not a very sunny day today, but people are still out and about because it's New York. They do provide you with this handy luggage rack, but the room is just far too small to actually use it. So as you can see, my choice was to put it on the unused side of the bed. And next to the bed here, we have a small nightstand where I've chosen to have my little charging station. There's a stool here that you could potentially use with this table somehow, but I'm just using it for storage. In this little closet, there is an iron, a safe, a Bible, and there is one hanger. Next to the bed here is a fridge and a microwave and a little storage caddy where they do have a coffee maker, which I've stored stuff in front of, but there's a coffee maker there. They provide you with some cups here. There's also more cups downstairs in the common area if you need more of them. There's the microwave and the fridge, which is handily close enough to the bed that I can actually reach it from there. Near the front door here, we have a quite a bit of space actually, and I've been able to use that to do some HIIT workouts, so staying in shape. And this little pumpkin guy here is from the pumpkin carving party that I went to earlier this week. Up on the wall, we have some hooks. I have my purse, a couple jackets, and my workout clothes. And then right next to the front door is the bathroom. Not a lot of storage. A walk-in shower, so that's nice. The hot water comes almost immediately, which is great. Nice little rain shower head there. And they provide you with a hair and body wash connected to the wall there. So we've got a little shelf here for some essentials, toilet, and sink. And then more lotion and body wash. There was a light out, but that's pretty much the only thing. And then behind the door here, they have hooks for your towels, which you can also get more fresh ones downstairs if you're staying for a longer period of time, like I am. So yeah, this is a king-size room at the Ridge Hotel. So you might be wondering why I decided to stay at a hotel as opposed to a more of a normal Airbnb here in New York. Well, the truth is that I was planning to stay at an Airbnb. There's a lot of really great Airbnbs here in New York, and I was looking for one, well, within my price range, in either Williamsburg or here on the Lower East Side. I booked a couple places in Williamsburg originally. The people weren't responding to me quickly enough, and it was getting closer and closer to the date that I needed to be here, and a lot of the Airbnbs were no longer accepting reservations. So I decided to book the Ridge Hotel because they were offering a discount on a multiple week stay if you booked through Airbnb. It was really easy. As soon as I booked it, it was already going through. I got a small discount on the price of the night per room. I already knew the area because I've been here before, and so I knew it was going to be someplace that I would feel comfortable. Having your own room in a hotel, it's kind of a better experience than renting an Airbnb room in someone else's place, which was the cost comparison for me. So that's why I decided to rent at the Ridge Hotel, and it's really been a lovely experience. I have control over my own space. It stays as clean or as messy as I want it to be while I'm here. They do have people that come in and clean the common areas of the hotel every day. I could request cleaning service if I wanted that for $35 a day. They have extra towels downstairs. They have coffee downstairs. Yeah, pretty much everything I need is within an arm's reach here, and I don't necessarily need to interact with a host of any kind. The other thing that I wanted to point out about staying at the Ridge Hotel is that the Wi-Fi here is excellent. I have been able to stream Netflix shows, and I have also been able to do video conferences for work from this hotel. The only place where it's not great is the roof deck. Wish it was a little better up there because on the days that it's been sunny, I've definitely wanted to go work from the roof deck, and the only way I could do that successfully was by using my hotspot, which is not nearly as good for things like video conferences. It did work. So another thing that I wanted to briefly point out is you see this little thermostat here on the wall? Yeah, it's a thermostat, right? It looks like you have control over the temperature. You actually don't. And this is something that's pretty common in a lot of places in New York, something that someone from the West Coast, such as myself, is not as familiar with, but the building turns on the heat for the entire building at a certain point. And if that heat isn't turned on, this thing doesn't work, which I found out on my first day here because it's starting to become fall here in New York, and so the temperatures have been kind of really up and down. And I was in a cold office and then outside walking through Central Park for a long time on Monday, and came back to my hotel room thinking that the temperature would be nice and warm as I set it to when I left that morning. And it was not. It was actually 1 degree cooler than it was after I had left in the morning. And so I emailed the front desk about it, and they were very, very nice. They responded very quickly to my request because I actually thought that the thermostat was broken. And they told me, no, the thermostat is not broken. We just haven't turned on the heat yet. So there is no heat in this building as of right now. You can only cool your room down. So, but yeah, that's something that you'll find in a lot of places in New York. You can't actually control your own heat, and in some places actually, when the manager turns it on for the building, it's just on. And if you like your place to be a little bit cooler than what the manager thinks is a comfortable temperature for your apartment or room, you have to basically open the windows in order to cool your place down. This is something that people here deal with quite a bit. It's something a totally new concept for me, but something that you should be aware of if you are visiting New York. So over here, this corner is where you can get the, looks like extra bedding there, some extra towels, toilet paper, tissues, and then looks like there's more bedding here. Oh, there's actually like face towels. Oh, hey, good to know. I actually wanted one of those. Not labeled correctly. This one has sheets. And then all the dirty stuff just goes in here. Well, it looks like it's clean right now, but earlier in the day, it had dirty stuff. And yeah, we got little tables, chairs, computer station with a printer, very nice. Another TV, a couch that you can apparently sleep on. I woke up fairly early this morning. The hotel was nice and quiet. It was easy to get a good night's sleep here. Interesting little story. I went downstairs around 6:30 a.m. to get my coffee because I just wanted to enjoy some coffee in bed before I started getting ready for the day. And yeah, in the common area there were people sleeping on the couch. It was a young girl and a young boy. I'm not sure why they were sleeping on the couch, but they did seem to stir when I made my appearance, and I'm pretty sure they'll be leaving. So that is maybe one small downside of a completely personless or virtual front desk at a hotel, is that if someone gets in the hotel, you might not ever know that they were there. But they didn't appear to be doing anything bad. I think maybe they just needed a place to stay for the night, and lucky for them, they found that couch. Anyway, it was weird. Good morning. So as you can see, there is enough room in this hotel room to do a workout. Yeah, so I just finished that. I just moved a little table out of the way, and then there's enough space for me to do a workout right here. And I took a quick shower, and now I should be getting to my actual job. There is actually an Equinox that is basically right on the next block over here. If I still had my membership to Equinox, I would have loved to have gone there. And you should plan ahead if you're planning to visit. Get like a monthly pass or a 2-week pass or something while you're here, because it's literally like next door, and it would have been so much easier than trying to fit some sort of workout in here. sun has kind of come out for the evening. And I thought that was a beautiful shot that I should get before I go back downstairs to charge all of my things. Beautiful, beautiful view of New York from this roof deck, which I have thoroughly enjoyed from my little workstation here on the roof deck of the Ridge.
So I guess the question is, would I recommend this hotel to you to stay at? And I'd say, I would recommend the Ridge Hotel to stay for a weekend or even longer if you are by yourself and you want to be close to everything going on in Manhattan, and you don't need a bunch of luxuries or amenities at your hotel. Basically just want a place to sleep that's going to be clean, it's going to be quiet, and in the heart of everything in New York. That would be the Ridge Hotel. It's a small but stylish little place here on the Lower East Side where it's easy to get to Midtown Manhattan, the Lower East Side, obviously, the East Village, or even Brooklyn, depending on which train you take. But yeah, I would definitely come back here. I think that, especially with the cost comparison being so close to renting an Airbnb from an individual owner, it's nice to have my own place where I don't have to interact with anyone unless I want to. It's nice to be so close to coffee shops, restaurants, and I even like listening to the sounds of the city around me, even if I have to stay in the hotel room all day and work from home while I'm here. I've been pleasantly surprised by it. I didn't really know what to expect when I first got here, but it's been a really nice experience, and I will be back. But for now, I'm gonna go be a snowbird and head down to sunnier skies. I'll see you guys in the next video.